Okay, so this is a replication of the space station example, very dumbed down. There's also water in here, and as you can see, it's not falling out. Okay, and so in this experiment, my hand on my arm was the radius. When the bucket was spinning, that was the tangential velocity, and then the bucket itself was the space station with the people inside. Mass was whatever this weighs, which is 10 pounds. No, it's not. Acceleration is how fast I was spinning it. So the faster I spun it, the more the water stuck in place, didn't fall to the ground. For example, if I spun it very slowly, the water would probably fallen out, and then the gravity would not have been replicated. So Earth is a giant mass. It's raining.
Too bad. Get back out there.
I'll be right here. Earth's gravity is a giant mass that pulls in gravity, kind of like a black hole, but very watered down. Earth's gravity, it's too mainstream for us. And so we devised a plan to go into outer space and create our own artificial gravity in a space station. Here's how we do it. So, the formula is F, which is force, and it equals M, which stands for mass, multiplied by V squared, which is velocity, divided that by the radius. And the radius in this scenario is 10,000. Weight equals 300, this number, kilograms. It's this number. I don't know if you can see it. And so basically, we're going to substitute F with this number, because we're trying to replicate it. So, 9.807 equals, and so now, we just do the math. Multiply by 10,000 each side, which equals to be, give me the numbers, guys. I'll just do it myself. 98, this number. And now we divide these two by this number to make it equal V squared. And that equals 0.2649. Now we square root it, get rid of the squared, and then that equals 0.5147. And that is the tangential velocity, which equals 0.514. I don't know if it's correct, but it could be. V is velocity, and in order to calculate it, we need circumference and the time it takes to complete one spin of the object. So V equals C times T. And in this case, C is the radius multiplied by pi. So diameter times pi. We're not all perfect, so. But that equals, I'm going to take a wild guess, and it equals about 600,000, this number. I'm going to guess around here. That number. It's pretty close, I think. So let's just do the calculation and see if I'm correct. I was close. I had the numbers mixed up, but it was close. So the actual answer is 62,832. Would you look at that? They're very similar. Okay, next up is V. V. We figured out circumference, which is in V. Okay, that's C. Now V, what was V? Now V, we wrote this before, but V equals CT. C times T, which is circumference times time. And now V is equal to 0.5147, which equals circumference, and that's 62832. I'm a genius. And now it's T. And now this T doesn't stand for Christ. It stands for time taking to complete one spin. We have to calculate the time it takes for it to complete one spin by using this formula. So now it's just simple equation. Which number do we divide by? Oh yeah, is it 62832, right? I think so. Chris, back me up on this.
Yeah, you divide by that.
Okay, good. Now, that equals that number.
It's small now. It's very small.
That's the time. So now, T. This marker works amazingly. Why don't we just use it from the beginning? Now D equals 0.00000. How many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's 8.
0, 8, 1, 9, 1, 7. So now that equals the time.
8.19 to the power of -6.
8, as my CBC News is telling me, 8.91, this number, times 10 to the power of -6. Well, basically, so what we learned today, or hopefully we as a collective, I already knew this stuff because I've been studying this all my life, is that in order to make artificial gravity in a fake, non-existent spaceship, like in the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven, that spaceship, we need to spin the spaceship this fast. It's spinning. This is spinning pretty fast, but it has to be spinning a lot faster. Basically, it's science. So a job that could fit into this experiment that we did is an astronautical engineer, and they're pretty much people who, well, engineer spacecraft, like spaceships, space stations, a lot of things to do with NASA. And they get between 20,000 to 42,000 euros a year. Their working hours is between 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. Stress can probably get pretty high, especially if you're running close to a deadline. Now, about gravity. Gravity is actually fake. It's been invented by the government of Yugoslavia. I don't know why, don't know when. It's been at least 10 years. That's all I know. I'm just mad. Just mad. I just want my paycheck. I need to pay for my town. Okay, I can't call it centrifugal force, right?
Call it acceleration.
So, we're trying to replicate Earth's gravity. So basically, this is the formula. I need the formula.
Stay in the frame.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. So just.
I've been recording this whole time.
Oh, I didn't.
By the way, you still owe me $7.